What is up, beautiful people? Now, people always stop me in the street and they say to me, hey, aren't you? And I say, yes, it's me, Toolz. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. If you're a new viewer, welcome. This place is fun. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, hit that like button too. And if you're returning, welcome back. So today I was thinking that I would tell you some stories about some images throughout my life. I was looking for something at my parents' home, my old home, and I found all these images and I thought, oh my gosh, this would be a great YouTube video. So I wanted to share these pictures with you and some of the stories that go with them. So let's get into it. Okay, so you're gonna need to bear with me because I do not know the ages I was in some of these pictures, but we're gonna go give it a whirl and give it a spin. Alright, so the first set of images comes from what I believe was an event that my parents attended and brought me along. I don't even know how old I was, probably about 3, 4, and my parents will always tell the story of being at this event and saying, I want to go and I want to go now, like go home. Yeah, as you can see, I was riding a pony. Wouldn't be the last time I was riding a pony. And yeah, I think this is super cute. I mean, I don't remember any of this. However, it was just an adorable kid being brought to an event. So, you know, so I started going to events from a very, very early age. Okay, so the next set of photos is from my trip to Durban. As you know, some of you might know, I love to travel. Traveling nourishes my soul and I just enjoy it so much. And this was our trip to Durban. In fact, this was my first time on an airplane and I was just in awe of it. I do remember this trip vividly and it was great fun, especially this photo of me holding up my flip-flops and feeling the carpet. I remember that very, very vividly in the hotel. And I remember running up and down the corridors of the hotel. So this was my first time on an airplane, my first trip, if you will, and I have not stopped ever since. Honey, this is fashion. Look it up. So what I'm holding here in this picture is a device where you would look into this camera, if you will, and then the reel in my right hand had pictures. So you'd push the button and it would swirl around and you'd see the picture magnified. I remember at this age, I think it was The Lion King that was the reel. So it was a Disney device and I just remember being in love with it. I really, really loved it. This photo was shot in Pimville, Soweto, if I'm not mistaken. This is where we lived and this is where I grew up. Yeah. Now onto the fun pictures. I remember this vividly, kind of, because I always wanted to be Ariel from The Little Mermaid, hence the blonde locks, the red locks. Spot the gay kid. So obviously this was some sort of play that we did or activity in nursery school and super cute. The next image, obviously this looks like it was my favorite shirt, and to this day I still wear loud, bright, amazing shirts. And I think this photo is quite cute. It was the portraits that everyone got in nursery school. I looked so innocent here, and Lord knows what I've grown up into right now. But I think it's really sweet. And I don't know if they still do these kind of things in nursery school, but I think it's super cute. So the next set of images is from my birthday, and you can tell that I was a birthday boy. And I loved Thomas the Tank Engine at that time. We've migrated to real trains now. I think I was turning 4, as you can see in the picture, me holding up the 4 fingers. I guess the kids around my table were my best friends. I don't know where they are right now, I don't even know who these people are. I'm sorry to these people. I'm sorry to this man.
Sorry to this man.
I don't remember them. I find it very strange that you have a VIP table for the cake and all the other kids sit around far away. I find it very bizarre. Anyways, as you can see, my side-eye game was on point. Oh, and I have a crown that says 5, so this must have been my 5th birthday because these are separate events. Again, there's a VIP table and all the other kids are sitting like watching you eat cake. It's very bizarre. Honey, did I tell you? Ha, I'm a model. I'm a modeler. Yes, Timmy, I'm a modeler. Yes. I started modeling at the age of 5. So, obviously I was doing a Jet campaign, and Jet still exists. I wonder if this voucher still works at Jet with my face on it. I don't remember doing this shoot, but I remember loving the camera and loving being in front of the camera. As you can see, still to this day, I do love being in front of the camera. And I don't know this boy. I was holding on for dear life. So we can see. Yeah, I still hold on to boys the same way. So obviously, when you get into the industry, you need to have headshots and you need to take a couple of photos. I remember this shoot. I don't know if I was sick, but I remember having a long nap, and then I got woken up and said, okay, you need to be in front of the camera. Bart Simpson was my favorite at the time, and I went in front of the camera and obviously showed them who was boss. I enjoyed it. I took direction, and obviously the photographer captured these amazing photos. Yeah, I think it's really cute. It's very interesting. And obviously these headshots were for adverts that I did and photo shoots that I did. So I was a child star, honey. Started them young. I just wonder if I can get those royalties now. Yes. So I went to an all-boys school here in Johannesburg called Prudwin, and I really enjoyed the school. And it was almost like family. I remember, I think it must have been 15, 20 years, stopping by Prudwin, and some of the staff were still there, the security, Moses, and some of the cooks and the chefs that were there were still there. And I mean, I'd grown up, I was in high school at the time, and it was incredible. No, so it must have been more than 15 years, sorry. Math and years, ages is not good with me, so just bear with me. But I remember going there, and Prudwin was fantastic. It was a great school, very private, very proper, and as you can see, I had braces. I think braces are the best thing that you can do for your child. Obviously, they don't look like this now. They look quite invisible, and you even get Invisaligns. And it wasn't a big thing to have braces when you were this age. Yeah, it was the best thing that could happen for my teeth. The funny thing is that I haven't been in contact with a lot of these people. However, I did do a Zoom call with some of them last year, and a lot of these friends that were in my grade in my school, they have now married with kids, living all over the world, and it's happy to see that they're still alive and really doing well. So it's remarkable. So there I was. There I am on the end with all the other kids. So yeah, interesting. This was a play that we did. I can't remember what the play was about. I mean, the drag look is not good, but hey, we will go with it. I remember stuffing my chest. This was a crop top. Yeah, I cannot wear a crop top anytime soon right now. COVID weight. But yeah, this was for a play that we did, and it was, yeah, lots of fun. I showed my sister this picture and she said this was the age where I would yell at her for, the most ridiculous things. And can we just talk about how big this shirt is and how skinny I am? I mean, this is crazy. So, this was the style, and I guess it's so weird how style has evolved and what I was wearing. Like, what are you wearing? But this was our house in Four Ways. Yeah, I remember this house that we stayed in. This was my bedroom with my dad obviously signing a check of sorts. This was also still the time of when you traveled, you would take traveler's checks, which was so bizarre to even think of right now, where you'd actually have checks. So for my younger subscribers and viewers, you would have checks that you would write, and you would pay with those checks. You would pay with those checks whenever you went overseas, and they were in dollar amounts. So instead of like actual cash or a card, they were oh my god, it sounds so ridiculous. But yes, those were traveler's checks, and they were, you would buy them. But yes, this was my bedroom. Obviously, you can see I'm a huge fan of Nike. Anyways, this was our first school tour to Europe. We did so many stops. Vienna, London, Paris, and it was really, really good fun. It was the first time, no, it wasn't the first time I traveled overseas. The first time I went overseas was to Japan. But yeah, this was a school tour that we did. It was my first world tour, honey, and it was fun. I don't know any of these places. This is not Milan, because I know that I've never been to Milan. But yeah, what am I doing wearing acid wash jeans? Oh, what is that fashion? That is terrible. Oi. So yeah, I feel like this was a choir. The music choir tour. But yeah, we went all over Europe, and I loved this trip so much. And my hair, I had dreads in my hair. I did some questionable things with my hair. Oh gosh. As you can see, here I am at the subway in London serving attitude, but this was a family trip. And yeah, obviously I think my dad was taking this photo with my sister and my mom in frame. But yeah, I don't look very happy to be in London This next shot is obviously with me and Mickey Mouse, and this is when we went to Disney World. You know, Disney World is the most magical place on earth. It honestly is. And no matter what age, if you grew up with Disney, it will always stay with you. And I remember this trip so well. It was really, really special. And I was a little bit older than, you know, Disney consumer. Although, what is a Disney consumer? But what age is a Disney consumer? But this was a really, really fun trip. And yeah, clearly I was excited to see Mickey Mouse. Okay, so the final image that I'm going to show you is from my matric dance. If you're from America, you will know this as your prom. And so, this is so embarrassing. Anyways, but yeah, I had this suit made, and I believe I was wearing my dad's shoes. Yeah, because I didn't have any shoes that would, you know, make the suit. But yeah, I had a cravat, and the suit had a zip. What on earth? Why does the suit have a zip? Natasha looked absolutely stunning. She looks so stunning. We're still in contact, and yeah, it was a really, really great night. I remember this night being lots and lots of fun. We went to the dance, and if I'm not mistaken, we all went out to where was it? Somewhere in Four Ways with a revolving dance floor. I can't remember the club, but I remember us all going out, and it was a good time. And that was the time where we'd all have a limousine. Who even... Why would you even have a limousine right now? But yeah, this was my matric dance. As you can see, it was 2002. Now you can work out how old I am. So that's gonna wrap it up for my pictures from the past. And yeah, it's so crazy to go through these stories and see all these images and, you know, just relive history. I've scanned these images in so that I can keep the memories, but it's so lovely to still have the memories and that feeling of some of the trips and the experiences that I've had in the past. But yes, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, hit the thumbs up button to like this video, and make sure you hit the bell button to get notified every time I upload a video. I want to say thank you so much for watching this YouTube video, and I will see you guys in the next one. What pictures do you want me to react to next? Let me know. And yeah, thank you so much. There's only one thing left to say, and that is good night, God bless, goodbye.